90% of golfers will just never actually improve. And it's not because they don't practice enough. Most golfers grind endlessly at the range. They buy new clubs. They try new training aids. They go to YouTube and look for every tip in the internet. They get golf lessons constantly, but nothing sticks. They're still stuck. And that's the truth. The real reason most golfers plateau in their performance is because they're practicing on the wrong foundation. They're obsessing over swing mechanics, tips, gadgets, but ignoring the most important part that drives lasting improvement: how your body moves first. My name is Leopoldo Herrera III, also known as the Connected Golfer, and I've been playing golf since I was 3 years old. Been competing since I was 7. I was a top 20 junior golfer in the country, played Division I golf, won a USGA tournament, turned professional, and now I'm coaching golfers all over the world to get connected. I've seen it happen again and again. Great golfers, great potential, stuck for years because they built their swing on shaky foundations. Today, by the end of this video, you're gonna understand why golfers never improve. You'll walk away with a practical reset you could start to apply immediately. And if you wanna take it deeper, I've built a 12-week swing reboot program that systematically resets your swing from the ground up. The link is below so you can take a look at this after the video. Here's the trap most golfers fall into. You go to the range, grind countless hours, maybe even get a session with your coach, and then you go home thinking you made progress, but the scores don't reflect it. You might buy the latest driver, try a new grip, or even try to memorize 10 different swing tips, but nothing sticks. You're a victim to golf culture. The culture has trained us to obsess over mechanics instead of movement. It's all about how you move your arms, how you angle the club, where you set your wrists, and not about how the body as a whole moves. You've seen it. Range warriors spending hours smashing balls, but never actually improving their handicap. They leave more frustrated than when they arrived. And it's not because they lack talent, clubs, or even intelligence about the game. It's because they're It's because they're trying to build their swing on a foundation that isn't solid. It's like trying to build a house on sand. It doesn't work. Here's the reality. When your body is misaligned, your rotation is off, or your weight transfer is inconsistent. There's no tip or gadget that's gonna fix it. You're trying to patch a broken system, and that's why most golfers plateau for life. So here's the single shift that separates golfers that improve fast to those that never do. Reset your body first. The sequence is quite simple, but profound. First, you got awareness. You got to understand how your body moves. Second, you got movement. You got to train the right motion and rotation patterns. Third, we got mechanics. Once your body is moving properly, we can refine the club mechanics. And fourth, you got performance. Taking that to the golf course so you can play with confidence. Let me give you a real life example. I had a client that was a 15 handicap for years. He tried everything, tips, lessons, gadgets, but nothing stuck. So we started from the very beginning, awareness. Instead of telling him to focus on his arms or wrist, we focused on how his body rotated. He began to feel how his hips, shoulders, and spine should move in sequence. Within a few weeks, his swing finally felt natural, and he dropped his handicap to single digits. Another client, an elite junior, had power, but no consistency. We started with body movement, correcting subtle weight shifts and rotation timing. By focusing on movement instead of mechanics, his swing became repeatable. He added distance while dramatically lowering his error rate. And it doesn't matter if you're a beginner, intermediate, or tour level golfer. The sequence always stays the same. Build the foundation first, and then the reset becomes effortless. Now let's get hands-on. I'm gonna show you a simple reset you can do right now before you even touch a golf ball. Get into your normal setup position, cross your arms across your shoulders, and we're gonna follow this sequence. You're gonna shift your weight to your trail heel. You're gonna rotate your shoulders, hips, spine. Then you're gonna shift your weight back into your front toe, and then you're gonna go to a finish position. Your arms stay passive, and you're just focusing on the body rotation. We'll repeat it one more time. Shift your weight, turn, shift, finish. I want you to start doing this for a few minutes before your range sessions. Why? Because it recuts your awareness to your body and not your hands and arms. You're actually building the sequence to your swing. It retrains your brain to feel powerful instead of forcing mechanics. And here's an extra tip. Try it in front of a mirror. Focus on how you're moving. See if you're actually making the rotation you want to make, and it'll really give you that awareness so you can start building that sequence properly. This is the type of stuff people are not talking about enough that really exponentially grows your awareness for the swing. Small tweaks in body motion will instantly make you feel a lot more connected. Another variation of this is using a golf club and putting it across your shoulders here. This will really give you an awareness of your rotation, going back and going through. It's just a great little exercise to gain awareness of what your body is actually doing in the golf swing. Guys, this creates neural pathways for the correct movement before your muscles get stressed by the swing. Let me prove this further. I've worked with business leaders, elite juniors, and beginners from all over the world, and every single one sees the same pattern. Obsessing over mechanics first equals frustration, inconsistency, and stagnation. But resetting the body first equals breakthroughs, confidence, and measurable improvement. For example, I had a beginner client who couldn't hit consistent irons. Instead of focusing on the technical swing fixes, we focused on awareness and movement drills, like the one we just did. Within weeks, he started hitting straighter, more consistent shots. His mechanics didn't change overnight, but since his body was moving properly, his mechanics just fell into place. Even professional golfers on tour use this body-first approach. You see them at the gym all the time working on their body awareness and rotation. They have movement coaches, not just swing coaches. This stuff really matters. Their secret is awareness, rotation, and weight transfer. Once that's locked in, their mechanics just fall into place, guys. I'm telling you. So let's tie it all together. Remember, 90% of golfers never improve. Why? Because they're chasing the wrong thing. Tips, gadgets, and quick fixes. But they never reset the foundation first. Imagine walking up to the first tee of a golf tournament or the first tee of playing around with your buddies that you want to beat, and knowing your swing is built on a foundation you can trust. There's nothing like it. No head clutter, no random swing tips to remember, no fear of failure. Just a movement you know you could trust. That's when golf becomes fun again. And that's when improvement becomes inevitable. If you're ready to reset your swing today, try the drill we just went over. Do it before every practice session or warm up before a round. Focus on awareness and movement. The mechanics will fall into place after. And if you want to go even deeper, my 12-week swing reboot program is designed to systematically rebuild your swing from the ground up. You'll walk onto the golf course with confidence, consistency, and power. The link is down below. And if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with anybody you feel like really needs to hear this right now. And obviously, stay tuned for more videos because this is just the beginning to help you guys truly become the best golfers in the universe. Stay connected, and I'll see you in the next video.